Hey, everybody. Josh Whitcomb here with Berkshire Hathaway Real Estate Central Texas, along with the Lightning Lending Team Mortgage Brokers, brokered by Edge Home Finance. Put together this quick video just to introduce you to the Austin area and my channel. And just kind of be your resource for transitioning either within Austin and Central Texas, or if you're relocating from another part of the country to this area. I'm going to highlight a just quick overview real quick using maps, tell you a little bit about me, and then we'll start popping out some more detailed neighborhood specific channels for all the areas we're comprised of. So yeah, Austin, Texas, one of the hotbeds of, Texas. Tons of people moving here, not to mention tons of corporation. And I myself have been here for over 25 years. Absolutely loved it from the get-go. It's a lot more than what you'd think of Texas being flat and cowboys. You get down here, there's rolling hill countries, greenery everywhere, water, tons of culture, music, diversity, food, etc. So let's just kind of give you a quick overview of, what makes Austin and Central Texas what it is. So if you kind of zoom in here, I'm going to switch this just to a traffic type so it kind of zooms a little easier. Um, so yeah, you see Austin there in the middle, but what I think of Austin is kind of comprised of a lot of these areas around it too. That's the greater Austin area, if you will. So you've got Austin Central, which is comprised of a bunch of local old school neighborhoods, your Westlake Hills, your Austin, you zoom in here, Terry Towns, Cherry Creek, Northwest Hills, etc. These are all the kind of original ones. But then you can see we've expanded into a bunch of connected suburbs, great towns outside of here, outside of this. This is what I call the Central Texas area. So Austin, Central Texas. Great. Each little nook and cranny has its own special things to offer, and they're all close to downtown. So you still have like that major urban connection, not far away, but your distinctive neighborhood that meets, your family's needs and wants. Another good thing I like to highlight here when people move here is that all this green space, especially in the metro area, is park and open space. Most notably here, one of the favorites is Barton Springs. Just kind of zoom in here, and that's kind of our local swimming hole. A lot of Central Austin culture, is around this part of town. Downtown's right across the street. This is Zilker Park every year where they hold the big ACL Music Festival. And then if you're just pure outdoors, there's a loop around this whole lake. It's called the Colorado River, but they call it Ladybird Lake. If you're an old school like me, you call it Town Lake. Um, and then you can kind of back out of here. And if you go up here, this is all what we call the green belt. So it's a great little spot within the city, minutes away, where you can hike, bike. When the water's flowing, there's swimming holes, cliff jumping, rock climbing throughout there. So it's a great little spot. So yeah, this is just kind of introduction to me, my knowledge of the area, and all of the options you have when you move here. Obviously, you can move to Central Texas, that's downtown, these local neighborhoods that will be honest, are kind of the more established, higher price point areas when you get in the central and west, but there's a lot of value to be found in the northwest, eastern side, and the southern side, kind of like the southeast part. It's growing, but it hasn't grown as fast and as much value as the west side. Then you kind of just get out to the outskirts a little bit, just touch on that. And that's where you get, where you see all your other growth, new neighborhood developments, old towns that are growing up and blowing up because Austin has. And then a lot of that is driven by tech giants moving here, like Tesla, the Boring Company. Apple has a headquarters here. Dell, of course. Um, Amazon has one. 3M, Texas Instruments, all the acting, sports, etc. We got a bunch going on here. So each area has its own unique attribute towards that work corporate life balance, what you're looking for. And my goal is to help you find the one that works for you. Like I said, I'm going to zoom in and do kind of a video per each one. Like I'll do a Round Rock video, Pflugerville video, Cedar Park, Hutto, Manor, South Austin, East Austin, West Austin, Bee Caves, etc. One just kind of going into detail what makes that neighborhood great for its area, how it's connected to Austin, and how it might be a best fit for you and your family. Going in further on that, again, my name is Josh Whitcomb. I'm your Central Texas Berkshire Hathaway real estate agent and mortgage broker, founder of the Lightning Lending Team, brokered by Edge Home Finance. Um, and I've lived in Austin for more than 25 years. I'm a family man. I've got a wife, two kids, two dogs. Know what it's like to move or relocate, all with all that in tow. And my goal is to help make that as easy and smooth for you and your family as possible. And that's why I started this channel, to make home buying journey easier, clearer, and honestly a little bit more fun. Here we dive into Austin, the surrounding areas, neighborhoods, suburbs, and culture, and to kind of show you what it has to offer, what makes Central Texas such a great place to live in, one of the most popular places for people to move in the country. Um, and a place for you to call home. And again, my goal isn't just to help you buy a house. My goal is to help you have a great experience, do so, save money, become a friend, and part of our family, making sure where you find the right neighborhood, the right value that fits your family's needs, wants, budget, and lifestyle. And also taking into account, work-life balance, commuting, and stuff like that. So when you do reach out, you'll notice we do things a little bit differently. Like I said, we're not just a real estate team looking for just real estate stuff. We're a mortgage broking team that knows the financing side in depth of how everything goes. So we work on, for you're listing with us, we work on negotiating offers and understanding what that offer means from them and what we can use out of that to help that client get a better rate either directly from their lender without us giving up money, or if we're putting in offers and buying a home where we can use our lender knowledge to get us a good deal, take advantage of what the seller has to offer to sell their home to help us get a better rate or better deal on closing costs, etc. Again, mine here is your advocate, both fiscally and for the real estate side, to make sure the deal is the best for you that it can be. So if you are thinking about moving to Austin, Central Texas, or anywhere around here, feel free to give me a call. Please give a like, a follow below. We're available anytime. I've got your back. And drop a comment below on a neighborhood that you'd like us to see. We've got a list of them that we're going to do, but if you put a comment down there before we get to it, we can definitely bump them in order and priority. Appreciate your time. Look forward to getting to talk to you.